Hey everyone, Dale here with Renewable Innovations. I've got to be honest, I've used just about every solar proposal software out there over the years. Some are expensive, some are clunky, and a lot of them just don't feel practical for everyday use. Meanwhile, there are still contractors and sales reps building estimates on Excel spreadsheets they whipped up over a weekend. And if that's what you're relying on to size a system, calculate annual production, or even figure out the price itself, you're in for a rough ride. Now, Aurora is probably one of the most recognized names in the industry, and I do have to use it when working with certain partners. But honestly, compared to OpenSolar, Aurora just doesn't have the same feel. And I know it costs a heck of a lot more. OpenSolar, on the other hand, is open, and that means it's free. And the fact that it includes NREL calculations, Google 3D mapping, built-in shading analysis, and even optional NearMap for up-to-date imagery makes it one of the best platforms available today. I've been using OpenSolar since it first launched in the United States, and I've watched it evolve into a complete one-stop shop. You can build pricing based on cost of goods and services or price per watt. You can customize proposals with real equipment details. And for homeowners, that means you're getting a clean, professional proposal that's accurate and realistic, not some made-up spreadsheet. So let me show you how it works by walking you through an example proposal. Logging into OpenSolar is straightforward. The first screen is for inputting the property address. So I'll type in a random example here. Right away, the system shows me if there's already an existing proposal at this address. Since we want to start fresh, I'll create a new one. That takes me to the customer management page, where I can add a contact and other details. You'll notice the system has customizable stages for project tracking, and there's even a built-in cash flow section so contractors can manage deposits and payments right inside the platform. That's not the norm, let me tell you. Next, I'll jump up to the Energy tab. This is where we input the home's energy usage. You can do this annually, monthly, biannually, or even estimate based on just a couple utility bills. For this example, I'll use the annual method. OpenSolar automatically fills in an estimate based on regional averages. For Southern California, it suggests around 6,684 kilowatt hours per year. Let's bump that up to 10,000 kilowatt hours to match our example home. Notice how the system automatically redistributes that usage across the months. That's hundreds of data points built in. And I find it to be pretty accurate in most cases. Scroll a bit further and you'll see where I can adjust utility rates. This is important because no DIY spreadsheet is going to get this right. OpenSolar factors in your current rate and your post-solar rate, which makes it far more accurate when calculating savings. Now, let's move into the Design tab. Right away, OpenSolar begins generating a full 3D model of your home using Google Maps. If the home is newer or not captured well, we can upgrade to NearMap, which offers higher resolution and more current imagery for a small fee. In this demo, I'll stick with Google. I can rotate around the model and it automatically orientates north. From here, I'll turn on the shade heat map. This is one of my most favorite features because it shows exactly which roof planes get the best sunlight and which are shaded. That means I can make smarter choices about where to place your panels. Now let's add some modules. I'll click the plus sign for panels and choose my module. In this example, I've got QCells Qtron 430 watt models loaded in. Watch how the system automatically snaps the panel to the roof pitch and orientation under my cursor. I'll start placing them on the south roof. And let's add a few to the west. And and why not add a few more on the east? You'll see the system instantly calculate annual production as I go. For this home, 17 panels gets us just over 11,000 kilowatt hours per year. That's about 111% of the home's annual usage. That's before I've added any additional equipment like inverters or batteries. Next, let's add an inverter. I've configured this account with several options, but let's start with Tesla's Powerwall 3, which is integrated hybrid inverter. I'll click Add Inverter, and I have it set as default, and just like that, it's dropped in. If I click it again, I can switch to other options like QCells integrated micros or Q.Home Core's hybrid inverter. With a hybrid inverter like Tesla, it's important to configure strings properly. OpenSolar makes that easy, letting me assign modules to different MPPT inputs. Tesla's unit offers 6 MPPT channels, so I'll spread that string to maximize production. The system also shows me the DC to AC ratio so I can stay within safe limits. Personally, I like to keep it around 120%, though some contractors push 150% or more. Now, for batteries, OpenSolar even has a built-in battery design assistant. For this demo, I'll do it manually. I'll add a Tesla Powerwall 3 main unit, and under accessories, I'll select the Tesla backup switch to give the whole home backup capability. If I was using N-phase or Q-cell microinverters, I would automatically configure this as AC coupled instead. That's another really smart feature built into OpenSolar. Under the Other tab, I can add extra items like an EV charger or a main panel upgrade or attic runs. Really, you can add whatever you want here. It's Other. For this demo, we're going to just leave that blank. Now, let's check pricing. This is where most sales reps would add their commissions or discounts. If you've built your pricing on cost of goods and services, OpenSolar breaks it down line by line. Equipment, materials, labor, giving you a full raw cost view. That's a game changer for project managers and operation managers for accurate estimating. And you can hide this from your sales reps. Kind of cool, right? And here's something even cooler. OpenSolar even shows detailed shading percentages per module. I forgot to mention this earlier, so let's jump over back into the design. I can click on each array and see the estimated sun axis. In my experience, these estimates are very accurate. Most of my systems designed in OpenSolar overproduce by about 1 to 3% compared to what's estimated. Now, let's say the homeowner wants another option. No problem. I'll duplicate this proposal, switch the inverter to QCell's Q.Home Core, add a 20 kilowatt hour battery for storage, restring the system for its 3 MPPT channels. Okay, give me a second. All right, and there you go. And change the backup switch out because it doesn't use that. Done. 2 proposals side by side, ready to compare. Let's take a quick look at the finished proposal. You'll see lifetime savings, return on investment, and production numbers right at the top. Then you get 3D model of the home showing panel placement, followed by exact equipment details. This is important because too many contractors only list solar panels in their quote without specifying models or batteries. OpenSolar avoids that. Further down, you'll see energy flow diagrams showing how the system works in different scenarios. Excess solar, partial offset and nighttime usage. There's also a clear breakdown of system cost, tax credits, and estimated savings. It's all right here for you to review. And my favorite part, you can toggle between multiple options right in the same proposal link. No juggling multiple PDFs or multiple links even. Just one clean, interactive proposal. So that's a quick walkthrough of OpenSolar. As you can see, it's not just a proposal software. It's an end-to-end platform that handles everything from lead input to permitting, commissioning, and project management. It's not perfect, but it's fast, powerful, and accurate. Plus, it's free, which is why I use it every single day for every single client. If you're a contractor still stuck with spreadsheets or paying thousands for clunky old tools, you'll need to take a serious look at OpenSolar. And if you're a homeowner looking for a professional proposal, this is the exact tool I use to build your estimate. And you can schedule a consultation with me at reinnovations.org. Yeah, just the links down in the description below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it helpful. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.